there is a glitch in Grow a Garden where you can get a 15-second cooldown on any pet in the game. Yes, 15 seconds. This means that no matter what you do, you can get infinite XP, infinite shekels, infinite anything in Grow a Garden. Now, you might think I'm lying, but in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So don't click off. This Mimic Octopus right here, as you can see, has an 18-minute cooldown. However, I'm going to get my friend to share his screen, and it's going to say that it's 15 seconds, guys. This glitch is insane. Here is my friend's screen sharing right now, guys. If you look right here on his Mimic Octopus, it has a 15-second cooldown. As you can see, guys, every 15 seconds, the Mimic is going to copy an ability from another pet and perform its ability. 15 seconds, bro. That is insane. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. Now, guys, I give away a raccoon every video, just like this right now. I give away these raccoons every video to a random subscriber that comments their username under my video. So if you want to win a raccoon, all you need to do is subscribe and comment your username down below. I will be giving away a raccoon if this video hits 151 likes. So go like, guys. Also, guys, join my Discord server down below because I give away pets and shekels daily. So join up. Also, let's get on with this method. Now, guys, what you're going to need is you're going to need this thing right here. You're going to need the hot spring like so, and it appears in the cheese shop. You can also get it for 149 Robux right here. You're going to need around 2 of these hot springs. You can have 3 as well. However, I wouldn't recommend 3. I'd only recommend 2. You're also going to need this monkey right here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, so I'm just going to call it a monkey, guys. You're also going to need quite a lot of pet equip slots. However, you don't really need them. They're just better. So once you have these hot springs like so, and you have the monkeys, I'm only going to place down 2 hot springs because I only have 2 of these monkeys. However, if you have 3, I recommend. If you have 1, that's fine as well. So what you're going to need to do, guys, is once you have these monkeys in this pond right here, you're going to need to wait until your pets are on low cooldowns, guys. So I would say recommend till all of your pets are under a minute or around that range. This isn't required. However, it just gives you a slightly better chance of this working, guys. Once all of your pets are under a minute, I'll see you then, guys. By the way, I forgot to say, but you're going to need pet toys, specifically medium ones. You can use small as well. Small will help, but I recommend medium ones. They will give you the best results. You can get the medium pet toys by going to the gear shop like so, and then clicking on the shop, and then scrolling down, you will see the medium pet toys. They're 189 Robux, or they will come in stock every now and then, and you can get these medium pet toys. You can also go to the crafting, and you can get the small ones like so. So if I go here, you can get the small toy here. However, I would heavily recommend getting the medium ones because the results are much better. Let's carry on waiting till all of our octopuses are low cooldowns. My friend is currently using this glitch to hatch eggs insanely fast. As you can see, if you rewind a bit in the video, that said 3 hours and 30 minutes. Now it's on 3 hours and 10 minutes. And as I keep speaking, you're going to see that the egg's just going to decrease rapidly in duration. It will go down, and then the abilities will boost the egg. But you're going to see that, as you saw right there, the eggs actually just drastically decreased in time. Now it takes around 6 minutes to hatch an egg with this, a 4-hour egg. So just a little idea on what you can do with this, guys. I highly recommend doing this. However, we've still got another 5 minutes on our Mimic Octopuses. So yeah. Okay, now guys, we're around the 1 minute mark. So we're going to have to be really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to use all of our toys really fast, and we're going to leave the game. You got to do this really quick. Otherwise, the pet will use this ability and you'll run out of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for all of my pets to come kind of close together, and then I'm going to leave the game just like so. So basically, guys, you have to use your pet toys and then leave the game really fast. So I'm going to do it like so. I run out of pet toys. I'm going to leave the game. Once you leave the game, you want to leave it around 3 to 10 hours. 10 hours is the absolute best if you want to do really well. But pretty much what's going to happen is once you come back after them 10 hours, what's going to happen is that all of your cooldowns are going to be like 15 seconds, but you have to leave it a period of time. Otherwise, it's not going to work, guys. If you don't leave it a period of time, they're just going to be normal cooldowns or slightly less. You basically just want to leave it really long and it will work. In this video, I can't show you me actually having the low cooldown abilities because it would take 10 hours. My goal for this video is to like... Oh, jump scare. Just to click that real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, what am I doing, bro? Basically, my goal on this video is to pretty much show you guys how you can do it so that when you go to sleep tonight, you can do this glitch, and then when you wake up in the morning, you have super low cooldowns on every single ability. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait like 10 hours, and if I wait about 10 hours to upload this video, you guys will already know how to do the method because someone's just gonna, you know what I mean, show you guys the same way I did. So pretty much, guys, I can't join back in Grow a Garden until the 10 hours are up because otherwise I will mess up the glitch. But basically, after having really low cooldowns and using your toys, pretty much it's gonna make make your like cooldowns around 15 seconds because of the toy. And when you leave the game, the monkey's pretty much just going to keep every cooldown to 15 seconds. So you pretty much just want to keep it to that. And also, guys, you don't want to trade the pet away, because if you trade the pet away, it's not going to work and it's going to reset the cooldown, guys. There's a lot of things you got to do. Like, for example, keep it to yourself. Otherwise, the cooldown will reset. As far as I'm aware, you can leave and rejoin, because my friend joined me and he still had it. Just make sure everything you do, you don't join Grow a Garden until 10 hours is up for guaranteed results. I also want to say that you can do this on any pet. It doesn't have to be a mimic octopus. However, in my position, I would heavily recommend that you do this on a mimic octopus, because if you do this on anything else, pretty much what's going to happen is you're going to be limited to one ability. But if you have the mimic octopus, you can place down any pet you want and you can copy the ability from that pet, if that makes sense. You will also notice, guys, that if you actually do this glitch but you don't leave it like 10 hours, your cooldown will still decrease, but not by a lot. For example, guys, I'll challenge you right now, if you've done this glitch right now, join your game if you have more toys and look at your cooldowns, guys. After about 20 minutes, you'll see they're on around 13 minutes already from the original 18 minutes. If you're using a mimic octopus, you'll see they'll slowly decrease over time, and obviously the more you leave it, the more they'll decrease to a certain point, guys. Now you can use this for infinite XP. I recently made a video on the Dilophosaur. If you can do this with mimic octopuses, you can get around a level 100 pet in pretty much around like 2 hours. Level 100 pet in 2 hours. That makes a bit of sense. I also recommend getting a ton of hot springs, because obviously the more monkeys you have, the higher chance, but I don't really recommend going over 2. Anyways, guys, pretty much anything I say beyond this point is just going to be me yapping. Tongue is chasing me, guys. Okay, I'm just going to walk through here. But yeah, pretty much, I'm going to end the video here, because as you can see, I'm not even in Grow a Garden anymore. I'm just talking to you guys. It's useless, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this helps you. Subscribe. Goodbye. I know I just ended the video, but I want to add on a couple things, guys, because I think it's really important. Number one, I want to remind you that you have to use a toy on your pets. If you don't use a toy, it's not going to work. The toy pretty much guarantees the 15-second ability time on all of your pets. So if you don't use the ability, not the ability, the toy, then your pets will have a weird cooldown and it won't be good. It'll still be good, but it won't be as good. So I recommend using the toy. The toy is pretty much required for this method, guys. So use the toy. It's important. Secondly, if you have one monkey, you're going to have to go AFK for longer. The 2 monkeys basically like improves the chances of it working, but having 1 monkey will actually just not, if that makes sense. So I'd recommend having at least 2 monkeys, guys. They're not actually that hard to get. So if you really need a monkey, just hatch some Zen eggs. I just made a video on it. You can easily get some Zen eggs. And also, I wouldn't recommend doing it on any other pet but the mimic octopus, as I said earlier in the video, because pretty much you're just wasting your time. You can pull out any pet and then the mimic octopus will just copy it. So if you're going to do it any pet, please do it on the mimic octopus, guys. Also want to give out some recommendations, like for example, as I said earlier, I have a Dilophosaur method video. If you just get a Dilophosaur and a ton of mimic octopuses, you'll get any pet if the Dilophosaur's like age 100, level 100 in like the quickest amount of time you can even think of, bro. It's insane. I also do want to say that by the time you're watching this video, this method might be patched. I'm not sure. This is like on the ground when I'm making this video, but pretty much this is going to get patched extremely quickly, guys. So you're going to have a very short amount of time to actually use this glitch before it gets patched. The Grow a Garden team are very talented, so I don't think that this glitch will be in the game longer than a day after this video is. So if you're looking at the timestamp and it's been a day, chances are it's probably been patched. Probably not. You never know. They might be keeping it in the game for that engagement. You never know. But pretty much, I would recommend heavily to do this as quick as possible. If you don't do this quick, you're probably going to miss out on it. And obviously, this isn't something you want to miss out on. This is just like free grinding in like no time, guys. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. Thank you for watching all the way through. If you're watching this, you're like one of the like 5% of people that actually do watch my videos all the way through. Same with any other video. But pretty much, comment the word like toaster. Actually, this time, goodbye.